Good day, everyone. Pasay Potter here. We are now going to talk about December 7 game date. And to kick things off, let's talk about this Eastern Conference semifinals and this first ever NBA in-season tournament. And this is going to be between Indiana Pacers and Milwaukee Bucks. That will happen at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. So that's going to be 6 o'clock a.m. here in Manila. I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Pasay Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. Approaching this game, Indiana Pacers, they are actually doing good with a record of 11 wins and 8 losses. While for Milwaukee Bucks, they are having a tremendous record with 15 wins and 6 losses. As we all know, we actually provide free picks right here in our YouTube channel, Pasay Baller. But for those who would want to avail our premium picks or premium packages, you can actually reach us through our Instagram, Telegram, WhatsApp, or even Messenger accounts. Just check on the descriptions of these videos and you can actually the details right there. Alright, so Milwaukee Bucks, they will be enjoying the home court advantage on this. In terms of momentum, well, both teams are actually coming off wins. That's why they got here in the semifinals. Both teams are coming off back-to-back wins at that. But since Milwaukee Bucks is actually in the higher, in a higher position, they are at number 2 in the Eastern Conference. While Indiana Pacers, they are at number 6. I'm gonna give a slight advantage towards Milwaukee Bucks. Now, in terms of fatigue, well, both teams are coming off rest, so we can skip that part. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the availability and health for both teams. Starting with Milwaukee Bucks, I see a couple of players who are out or who are confirmed out, and those would be Pat Connaughton and Jay Crowder. They were out in their previous game as well. For Indiana Pacers, I can only see one player listed in the injury list, and that's Jalen Smith, and he is already confirmed out. So, in terms of health and availability, I gotta give a slight advantage towards Indiana Pacers this time because, again, they only have one player out as compared to 2 for Milwaukee Bucks. The spread that is given, it was at minus 4.5. Let me see if there have been any changes as we speak. Hold up. Well, it opened as minus 4, but as we speak, it is at minus 4.5, and that's given towards Milwaukee Bucks. Now, this one's going to be a very interesting battle. I gotta be honest, I'm not really in this in-season tournament that they're having. I know a lot of people, or most people, are actually enjoying it, but I don't know. I don't know why, but I just feel something different about this tournament. But anyway. This one's gonna be great, though. I mean, we're looking at 2 teams which are really performing well. Forget about in-season tournament. They are doing great in this. In the beginning of the season right now. Indiana Pacers, they are showing what they can do. They are a young team, but again, they are actually beating strong teams, just like what they did against Boston Celtics. The last time out. Milwaukee Bucks, they have been getting a lot of bashing and all those stuff. They have been getting a lot of negativity, negative reactions and all that. But Milwaukee Bucks, they are still being Milwaukee Bucks. They are at number 2 in the Eastern Conference. They are just half a game behind Boston Celtics in the Eastern Conference rankings. So this one's gonna be tough. Minus 4.5 is given towards Milwaukee Bucks. Indiana Pacers, they are showing what they can do in terms of offense, man. The game was tied at 105 all against Boston Celtics. And then Tyrese Halliburton hit that 4-point play, and then they took it from there. You got to admit, they took it from there. That was it. That was the killer. Milwaukee Bucks, they actually got here by defeating New York Knicks, and they killed the Knicks, my Knicks. And not a lot of teams have done that this season. Yes, the Knicks, they're not perfect, of course. They have a lot of losses, but you can take a look at some of those losses. Those were hard fought losses, so to speak, for the New York Knicks. But they got dominated on that one. They got dominated in that one. The Knicks, they have very good defense, but again, the Bucks dominated the Knicks in that particular matchup, which actually leads me towards them into this matchup, especially considering the fact that they have Giannis and they have Dame, they have Middleton on this game. So that actually makes me want to believe that Milwaukee Bucks is really damn serious about this one. I'm not saying that Indiana Pacers ain't, but again, my basis was them dominating the Knicks. Now, a lot of people would say, hey, you know what? But Indiana Pacers defeated Boston, right? And yes, you are correct. They defeated Boston, but we all know that it was actually as close as shit until, until Halliburton hit that 4-point play. So I'm going to go and take Milwaukee Bucks in here. I was actually considering taking Indiana Pacers and then taking the plus 4.5 as some sort of a safety net, but with how the Bucks looked like the other night with the lineup that they have right now, I know, of course, Connaughton and Jay Crowder, they are essential, but they have enough. They have enough firepower to actually do the same. Of course, I'm not going to be expecting, for them to lead by that much, but 4.5 points is something that can be covered by this Milwaukee Bucks team, especially when they hit that series button on. So my pick would be Milwaukee Bucks minus 4.5. I'm looking at the lineup of Indiana Pacers. I know, of course, they have some bigs who can actually try to, minimize what Giannis can do, but I don't know. It seems like the Bucks would want to take home at least a spot for the Eastern Conference for this in-season tournament that they're having. So our pick would be Milwaukee Bucks minus 4.5. Peace out, Pasay love, and God bless.